Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Aditi and I am back with mixed media inspiration for y'all. Today I'm going to be creating two ATC coins and I'm just going to make them fun and cute. So here I have two circles cut out from Wow Superior cardstock, and these are about 3 inches in diameter. Um, And what I have done is I have actually cut out 4 circles and glued 2 of them to just make it a little thicker and sturdier. For my first step, I want to color the background and I'm going to use distress inks for that. So I'm just pulling out my craft mat and I have a color palette that I've picked out here today. So that's evergreen bow, peacock feathers, fossilized amber and brushed corduroy. And to match that, I am going to be using Candles embossing powder as well as Oasis embossing powder. And I will also be using clear gloss regular embossing powder for the project today. So I have some color down there. It looks a little messy, but that's not important because I'm going to go in with another layer over this. I am going to first quickly dry this using my Wow dual heat tool on the first heat setting. And now I am going to use a stencil. This is from Lemon Creation and it's called Sunken Atlantis. And I will go in with my next color, Peacock Feathers. And while my ink is still wet, I will add the clear gloss embossing powder and heat emboss that with my heat tool on the second heat setting. Just gives me a nice glossy textured look on the background, and it's light at the places where the ink was light and it's dark at the places where the distress ink was dark, and that just adds a nice cool ombre effect with that shine on the background. And now I will use the same peacock feathers and distress the edges to complete and frame the background. I am using the Alex Syberia Smile and Wave stamp set, and I've already picked out elements and just laid them on my stamping platform here. I am using watercolor cardstock so I can go in with distress inks and color them later. And I will stamp them with the Wow embossing pad and heat set that with primary Ebony regular to get a nice crisp black outline. Now that I have heat embossed all these elements, I am just going to use distress inks and color them. So I have my craft mat out and I'm just going to smush the inks on my craft mat, creating a watercolor palette. And I have my water brushes here. I will pick the ink and add color to color these elements. Now with that complete, I am going to use the coordinated dies and die cut all these elements. Now time to add details to these elements, and for that I'm going to use the Wow embossing pen and go over with the candles and the Oasis embossing powders, and I'm just coloring a few elements. I have added base color at places, and I'm just going to add a tad bit using the pen and the embossing powder. And that is a look at that tiny bit of detail of the embossing powder and how that makes all our elements shine and just gives them a nice dimensional look. So now all I'm going to do is create a composition, glue the elements down on my ATC coins. I've used the same stamp and die set with a black ebony embossing powder and just cut out phrases. Just smile and wave for one of the coins. The stars are the limit for the other coin. I will use glue as well as foam tape to adhere the elements, and that always helps to create a nice dimensional look. I will also use black string just for added interest. For this particular coin, I just added some gemstones to complete that. And to give it a final touch, I am going to use my black Sharpie and add black inking just at the edges. And here I have done that, and you can see how it makes it all pop, it frames it and ties it all together. And one last final touch, I will go in and add white and a little black splatter. And that completes these adorable little ATC coins. It was simple and easy, and it just takes a few steps to put these together, and these make for amazing gifts, and especially if you're into trading artist coins or cards, I think these are just so cute and adorable. I really hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial today, and until the next time, take care and bye bye.